Daly's back here in New York City at Benzinga's Fintech FODA conference, having a great time, and now joined by the Senior Vice President of Retired.com, Henry Yoshida. Great to see you.
Great to see you. Thank you very much for having me.
It's great. Are you having fun at this conference? Because it's the first one I've been to, and there's just energy everywhere in here.
Well, first of all, thank you for dialing up the weather.
That was
nice day.
I'm an AMS certified meteorologist, so I'll take credit.
Okay, probably the first time I came through today that you do that as well. Nice.
Let's talk about Retired.com, and you're involved in a lot of very fascinating things as well, but I know that you're very excited about being able to get a lot more people involved than could have been maybe 5-10 years ago.
Sure. Well, our company, Retired.com, we capitalize on two trends. So the name Retired.com itself is actually designed just as a destination, right? It's where all of us want to be. Unfortunately, we're talking to each other while working, but the idea is the goal for everybody is to essentially be retired. And the way we do this is that we offer IRA accounts, but we only let people do private and alternative investments. So in a way, we let them go beyond, I think, what are ubiquitous public investments and get into the private, the higher return potential, some of the things that aren't publicly traded. So that's everything on our side from crypto to real estate and everything in between. And we do that under retirement accounts to help them get to that destination we all want to reach.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Henry, it's like we're in this period of time, and I'm grateful that we are working, but of course, we'd love to be retired at some point. It's getting harder and harder to be able to save for that. But with people like you and Retired.com that are being kind of, very versatile in looking at all the different ways to make things easier to gain that wealth and be able to retire, I know that's something you guys are really proud of.
It's something we're really, really passionate about. So myself personally, I've been working with retirement accounts across traditional wirehouse brokerage. I had an RIA focused on retirement consulting. I started and sold a robo-advisor based on retirement accounts. And now, I have the honor of being able to work with a company that continues to help that same mission that I've always had in my career, which is get them into retirement accounts, let them get the tax advantages, and then basically get to that point where we all want to get to.
Yeah, I know you got some very exciting possibilities of things you're looking into to bring them into this tent for Retired.com. What are those as we go forward?
Well, so right now, we have two brands. So one is Rocket Dollar. And in that side of our business, we allow people to invest in just traditional alternative and private investments. And then we have another one. The name is very appropriate, called BitcoinIRA.com. And as the name implies, that allows people to open IRA accounts and do all digital assets. So we trade over 65 different coins in that one. Wow. In a mobile app based. And we currently service tens of thousands of customers, so roughly 50,000 customers with about $11 billion in assets right now. So,
and I think that's such a cool thing, Henry, because, it can be very confusing, especially for people in my dad or mom's retiree age. You guys take that out, the guesswork out, and do things that are going to help these people have that successful retirement going forward.
Well, exactly. And part of our mission, too, is to make it very easy to go into these private and alternative investments. So I think that there was a time, and people don't really remember this now, all the young people that are here at the conference, but it was kind of hard to buy anything outside of, let's say, a structured mutual fund, for example, to buy an individual stock. And now anyone can do that on their phone. Anyone can see the price of a stock. We're in this new age now where there's been this wave, and this isn't our company exactly, but democratizing access to private and alternative investments. But absolutely, what we facilitate and what we look at, our job and our role in this new ecosystem of private and alt investments is we're the supplier. We're the providers of supply. So everyone else is the product. So they're creating alternative investment platforms. I see real estate platforms here, crypto platforms.
Right.
But where do people get the money? Where does the average American retail investor get the money to go into it? Well, we help them tap into the existing $17 trillion in IRAs, open an account with us with that same exact structure that's existed since 1974, keep that tax benefit. But instead of the stocks, bonds, mutual funds in the public markets, they can buy private and alt investments. They're either of our two brands.
No, it's amazing. And when you look, 5, 10, 15, 20 years in the future, what do you think the kind of things that you guys at Retired.com want to get involved in? And where do you see things going in general?
Our goal is we just want to be in this retirement space. So right now we're very focused just on staying there. But people ask me this a lot about the future. And I think when I look at it, I say to myself that, well, just like 20 years ago, it was a conversation where, do you buy funds? Do you use a financial advisor? And are you in like a structured product? Or do you buy like individual stocks and kind of trade on your own? Like this is a conversation that didn't really happen 20 years ago. So if I look in the future 10 years, I think that you're going to have this conversation where people are going to say that, hey, in your investment accounts or your retirement accounts, are you like all traditional? Are you a combination of like a private alternative and traditional? So right now it's very small in the private alternative, maybe high net worth people do this now, but they don't do them through retirement accounts. Where the vast majority of middle American people money is actually in these retirement accounts. So I think in the very near future, you're going to have people have this mix of 50-50, not this like I'm not a rich person, so I don't do that type of
Right.
investing. Yeah.
It definitely is a fascinating time to be alive, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Henry Yoshida, the Senior Vice President of Retired.com. Thanks so much for
Thank
joining
you very
me. It
much.
was wonderful talking with you.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.